Good morning, traders. So we're still using the Bull-Williams theory and looking at the Dow Jones this morning. Now, as I said earlier in the week, I suspect we're going to range for an extended period of time, and that's exactly what we're doing. But there are some very interesting things unfolding. So this level of 24287 is pretty much my line in the sand right now. Okay, it is a fairly important level. The next important level is the top of this bar here, which is 24772. Okay, now there is a consolidation pattern here, being the triangle. I'm going to get it off the 4 hour. You can see it clearer. So there is the bottom of the triangle, and I can draw it that way. Or we can draw it that way. There's a couple more touches there. But anyway, that is a consolidation pattern. Okay, so normally what would happen is a break of that pattern would extend whatever direction we were moving in. Now obviously I'd like to extend this something like that and something like that. Let me just move it there. Okay, so that's kind of the way I'm looking at it. We've rallied quite hard into this and consolidation. So technically speaking, we should get a measured move or something like that. Okay. Now, I prefer to see a strong move into a consolidation like this and then a move up. Where did we get one? Something similar to this here, where we had a pretty strong move up sideways, then a break and another move. Okay, this one has been a little bit all over the place with these pin bars, lots of barbed wire, lots of indecision, and that is the hallmark of a consolidation phase. And if you look at the awesome oscillator as well, you'll see very low bars here and no real direction. So we're not trending up, not trending down. We're just going sideways. Okay. Then the other thing to look for is just have a look at the Bollinger Bands. You'll see squeeze normally, which is what's happening now. And even if I go to the daily, you'll see Bollinger Bands starting to point up and down. But my Bollinger Band indicators are all starting to come to the oversold territory, which is an indication that we could potentially be breaking to the upside. Okay, so two measured moves here. Sorry, this is the first one. Just put it in. But the conservative one will be from this previous consolidation period there to there. So if I put a level in there, you'll see it lines up with some inside tails here. It doesn't, and a few inside tails here. Nothing else really to write home about. And the bigger measured move lines up to this previous breakout. So both of them have got merit, and it's something to look for in the coming weeks. So let's just get back to the ichimoku. Right. Those things. Okay, so let's move down to the hour. I don't have data currently coming through on my platforms for some reason, but I suppose it doesn't really matter. If I look at another platform I'm using, the Dow futures is sitting at 24,610, so it's 0.6% up. 24,610 is over somewhere in that area, I would say. Yeah, 24,611. So we're kind of at the top of this consolidation range from yesterday. Bear in mind, we are still trying to break through this daily 200 EMA, and I think that's pretty much what the battle is about. The bears are trying to drive off it to keep the bear trend intact, and the bulls are trying to drive above it to change the trend. So a lot of algorithms are using the 200 EMA as a indication of whether we're in a bull or bear trend, and they use it across all time frames. Okay, so and obviously the higher time frames are more important. So I'm still a little bit skeptical. It is a triangle, but triangles can break either way. Okay, now if we come down to the hour, and remember what I've said often is anytime you have a consolidation pattern of 20 bars or more, there's a 50-50 chance of which direction it goes. The fewer bars in the consolidation pattern, the higher the probability of price moving in the same direction that it was going. At this stage, we don't really have a direction. It's all over the place, up, down, up, down, up, down. Even though we have this trend line here, I'm still a little bit skeptical as to what's actually going on. So what we can do here actually is just put that in, put this in, move on down to the 12 minutes, and well, you see there was the original one there, and then we've got a gap down below it. And now what we're doing is we've broken this triangle to the upside. Okay, I don't foresee it going above this level in the morning session, so I would assume we're going to get some kind of a pullback or consolidation to allow us to get into this. But you can see even on the 12 minutes, going into the close here, nothing. Okay, very similar to the open. Okay, whereas you look in previous days, there's actually a bit of movement. Okay. So yeah, so I think until we break through the 200 daily EMA, I think I'm actually just going to stay out of this. So today is going to be a day for the swimming pool, I think. Just lie by the pool and enjoy the sun. Because I strongly suspect we've probably gapped up here. I can't really see what's happened, but we've gapped up and we're moving to the upside. There will be more than likely be a pullback. If this level does hold, so this level that I've drawn in here, if it does hold this trend line, then I will be tempted for a long. And I think the level I need to watch out for, just get to 30 minutes to get rid of the noise, is this previous fractal here. So we're above the alligator. Alligator is more than likely pointed up. So I want to see a pullback to the alligator. And then I will be looking for a long at 24,570. Stop is going to be fairly large though. 100-point stop loss. So I'm probably going to go in with a very small position because what part of me is expecting more of this nonsense, the sideways indecision nonsense. Okay, so I think until we get above the 200 daily EMA, we're not going to have much of a direction. And if we do break below this fractal here, which is this previous swing low of 24257, that would indicate downward pressure. Okay, so that's kind of my view for today. Sort of expecting us to stay in this consolidation pattern for today, and that's going to give us a hanging man on the weekly, which is also not a very strong pattern. It's also an inside bar, so exhaustion bar to a level inside bar. So those are the two levels we need to watch for. Until then, I think I will just wait on the sideline. So 24,257, I'm looking for a break below that. I need a 4-hour close below that, or I need a 4-hour close above 24,772 before we start looking for the trend again. Okay, so that's my view for today. Hope it helps. I don't want to look at those low time frames. Keep those stops really tight and pay attention to your levels. There is so much going on at this stage. One little negative word or positive word from a politician is just going to drive the price up or down. Okay. Anyway, people, that's it for me today. Hope it helps and enjoy your day. I'll catch you later. Cheers for now.